Hey guys, Ivan here, and I'm sure you are all aware of this new drama that we have in bodybuilding today, and that would be Dave Palumbo against Bob Cicherillo. If you are into bodybuilding, I'm sure you know both of these guys. They are pretty big names in the industry. Bob Cicherillo is the voice of the Mr. Olympia. He's the MC for who knows how many years. He's a well-known bodybuilder as well. He's a professional bodybuilder, but right now he's most known for being the MC. Dave Palumbo though is not an IBB pro, but he was a really good NPC competitor. He almost turned pro, he was second a couple of times, and right now he's running his channel RX Muscle, and he's one of the most influencing people in the bodybuilding industry. I'd say his channel is second biggest bodybuilding news type of channel on YouTube. He has great interviews, so in that regard he's even better than Nick's Strength and Power, but Nick is definitely bigger by the views count and subscribers and everything. So Dave, he has a huge influence in the bodybuilding industry, and he just made a video about Bob Cicherillo. So in case you don't want to watch the full video, I can just tell you quickly what happened. Basically, Dave was sort of invited to go to Joe Rogan Experience podcast, but for some reason Bob Cicherillo apparently, or should I say allegedly, sent an email to Joe Rogan podcast producer or whoever was arranging these kind of podcasts. So basically the podcast was supposed to happen, and then Bob Cicherillo sent a lengthy email, and I can show you right here, so you can pause the player and read it, in which he was bashing Dave Palumbo on so many different levels. And he actually added another email after this one, just to add a couple of other things. He wrote some really bad things about Dave, not only on professional level, but on personal level as well. He didn't say only that Dave was not a professional bodybuilder, he's not a great representative of the sport and stuff like that. He actually said that Dave is a racist, and that he called Phil Heath a bald, green-eyed N-word. So imagine that, that's what Bob said that Dave said. Allegedly. Still, we don't know if that's really the case, but we have the emails that Dave just showed us here. But these are some serious accusations by Bob Cicherillo. And Dave prefixed this video by saying that he has evidence, that he wouldn't say stuff like this, like Bob is a bitch, and that he's a rat, and he really said some horrible things about Bob, and he prefixed the video by saying that he has a proof, that he has the evidence, that he wouldn't be saying this stuff if he wasn't certain about it.
In order to make a statement like that, you have to have evidence to back that up, right? You're the bitch. And you know what we call people to go behind other people's backs to try to badmouth them and have bad things happen to them? We call those rats. That's right. You ratted to the Joe Rogan show on me, tried to get me in trouble, which I don't even give a shit if I appear on there or not. That's the funny thing. And the line editor thought it was hysterical. It's so hysterical that he sent me your letters. The letters you probably never thought I would ever see. Because people think you are a joke. You're a joke, Bob. You're a rat and you're a bitch and you're a joke. And you're not the voice of bodybuilding. You're the elevator music of bodybuilding.
Anyways, you should watch the entire video to see what actually happened between these two guys, their history as well. They named some other things that happened before and so on. It's a lengthy video, it's about 10 minutes, so go ahead and watch it. And what I have for you in this video that you cannot see on that video is Bob Cicherillo's response, actually. So I played a reporter. I actually entered Bob Cicherillo's Instagram and I said this. Hey Bob, did you see what Dave said about you? Do you have any comment? And he says, it's all fake. He's too stupid to realize he's been played. Huh, so Bob is actually not admitting this stuff. Of course, I mean, what would you expect, really? Honestly, I'm surprised that he actually responded to my message and that I'm actually being a reporter right here. So that's an interesting thing for me. But I actually asked him later if he wants to make a video or an interview for my channel to explain what happened actually. If he has any comments, he didn't reply yet. Hopefully he will. If he replies, if I make a video, I will post it as soon as possible, guys. So stay tuned, subscribe. But as for now, this is what you get. Who should we believe? Honestly, I'm a huge fan of Dave Palumbo. He doesn't know, but he was basically my coach for my first and only show last year. I watched his Q&A videos, I watched all of them, and I learned so much from him, so I'm a huge fan of Dave Palumbo. But I guess I'm also a fan of Bob Cicherillo. I didn't really hear anything bad about him so far. I mean, he's a great MC. He's really a gift to bodybuilding industry. I mean, a guy who is a professional bodybuilder with that kind of a voice. He really doesn't have a voice for being an MC. I mean, Dennis James is doing a great job as well, and Sean Ray is a great commentator, but for an MC, Bob Cicherillo is really one of a kind. So, I mean, as for now, we cannot really be sure who is right here. Don't be too quick to judge Bob, because this could really all be fake. I mean, what evidence do we really have? Just an email from somebody? I mean, even if Bob is an asshole that Dave claims him to be, even if that is the case, would he really take time out of his busy schedule to write 2 emails to somebody else just to not get Dave Palumbo to a podcast at Joe Rogan's? I mean, it doesn't really seem like a logical thing for him to do. And of course, he knows if those emails would get exposed, he knows what influence Dave Palumbo has in the bodybuilding industry on his YouTube channel. So for me, honestly, I don't really buy this whole thing. I trust Bob Cicherillo, honestly. I don't think he's that stupid to do something like this. Even if he really hates Dave Palumbo, I don't think he would write an email, 2 lengthy emails in which he would bash on him like that. I don't know, I mean, it's up to you guys if you want to believe or not. This is just pure speculation, but I got a response from Bob Cicherillo for you guys officially right here, and this is a first for me. So whatever you guys think about this video, what do you think about this whole drama? Who do you think is right? Do you think this is real, what Bob is saying, or do you think he's actually lying? Because even if it was true, even if he actually said those things, I don't think he would just admit it. He would just say, yes, I said it, so what? I think he would still be lying, even if it happened. But honestly, personally, I don't think so. I don't think he's that stupid. Whatever you guys think, tell me down below in the comment section. Like the video if you enjoyed it and subscribe for more updates about this thing and about all kinds of bodybuilding videos, and hopefully an interview with Bob Cicherillo, who is going to explain to us what actually happened. I hope he will actually accept my offer. So once again guys, thank you very much for watching, and all the best. Bye bye.